Hello guys and welcome to Indian Ninja Gaming and welcome back to Leaderboard Season 34. First off, I would like to apologise for no stream yesterday. I really damaged my back. It was really something stupid that set it off, but I was on like max dosage of my painkillers and I couldn't even think straight, you know. About anything else, so really apologise for that. Hey Phrase and hey Cowboy. I've been going at it today. I couldn't tell you how many ounces I've done because I've been obviously having to smelt them because of my high daily loan amount. I was in 8th. Global warming put some through. Damn it. I was in 8th on max. And I am 7th in seasonal. However, I am now down to... I'm on these squares. Or was it these? No. I'm on these squares here. And they're half squares. How's this one doing? That's down to 30%. That's fine. Water should be good. Oh, I didn't turn that on there, did I? So yeah, these squares, they're down to half squares. I've pushed them halfway back so far. And I'm thinking, right, so I'm back at work on Monday. I won't have all day tomorrow to play. I do have the last 3 days of the leaderboard off though. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to clear out these half squares here. Then I'm going to load, with the expeditor. Then I'll finish them off with the loader. These are not that great. Between the overburden and the numbers. So, I'm just going to finish off this row here, and then I'm going to reset. 63k ounces on the no reset. That's pretty good, Pampus. Oh, I need to move my window over. There we go. Actually see what's going on. They've changed something. They've changed something on my window and I can't tell what it is. On my stream stats page. Where I keep an eye on chat and things about the stream and such. Well, they've done something. I don't know what, guys, so be careful. Chat may not work fully. We know what it's like. So right now I have 19 million. I have got a gold bar sitting in the blacksmith waiting to be picked up as well. Like when last time I had to reset my dirt glitch. I went to the blacksmith's then and just chucked one through. Of course I've got my loan to come out. That's 2.4 mil. But I should have a nice little war chest to reset with. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. The 200k seasonal. Between dumbass mistakes on my part. Things like yesterday where I couldn't play. Now, I did try. I actually tried to play yesterday, but I went about half an hour before I realised my middle franks weren't on. Well, none of them were except for these first two. So I was filling up for about half an hour before I realised that nothing had gone through the plant. So I just quit. I left it there, quit, and come back to the save again today. I mean, it doesn't mean I've given up trying, but it doesn't look good. Like I said, the pain was so much yesterday. I was on max dosage of my painkillers. Yeah. I mean, just that Frank issue alone should tell you how bad my cognitive abilities were. Oh. I mean, I didn't even realise I hadn't even... that I wasn't even streaming until after the time it had already started. It's like, oh wait. I was so out of it. And it was the most stupid thing that set off my back as well. You know when you... I still don't believe this, but you know when you have a violent sneeze that really rocks you on your heels, sort of thing, or doubles you over. I had one of those sneezes, and literally that's what did it. It pulled so hard on my back that it just wrenched it so hard. Yeah, no, that's good, Fanfus, that's good. I think next leaderboard, if the DLC does not come out, I'm going to go with a no renting challenge. If the DLC comes out, then of course there'll be no challenge at all, because we'll be racing our way to the DLC. Got my perceptions for shit today. Look at that phrase. You're doing well, dude. How long you got left? You're day 21. So that's the start of autumn. Yeah, no, you got it. You're over 2/3 in on the gold. You're more than, let's see, what is it? 33, so 666,000 is the point you should be at if you was exactly on target with no winter digging. First, I do want to say thank you for talking to the other mods, asking their opinion on that issue, helping me out with that. It's good to have advisors. Well, I know, but if I didn't, then he spam chat, you know. I didn't respond to every little thing, but I mean, I think he can still watch, just not chat. So after leaderboards, guys, I will be looking in. I know I haven't really done it this time. I've either been going really hard on this or just stepping away. You know, take or the occasional where I've had the day off. I took what 1 day off, or was it two on purpose? And then anything else was due to obviously issues. But anyway, in the off season, I will be looking into organising my royalty free music that I've got now. I've got quite a bit now. Make up some new playlists. It's all a mess in that folder right now. I need to sort it all out. Just to make sure I have this right, so I will know when this leaderboard ends. They will put up a countdown timer. Yeah. So in the main menu, where there's a countdown timer till the end of the leaderboard, it may not be straight away, instantly, but usually within an hour, there's a countdown timer to the next leaderboard in the same instead of the countdown timer till the end of the leaderboard. I mean, I think they started it, what, 3 leaderboards ago? 2, 3 leaderboards ago, something like that. That's alright, dude. It's actually quite funny. The leaderboard normally starts just as I step through the door after work. And ends 1 minute before the end of my stream time. It's not rigged. Hey, get off. Come on. My last midnight report, I actually did manage I didn't quite manage the yardage. It was almost 4,000, but I did make the 6k ounces again. So now that I'm coming towards the end of this section, I'm making my numbers. Yeah, it has. A lot of the big changes has happened since this current dev team took over from the last one. Like the FP performance increase, FPS, even though it's still buggy and memory leak, it's a lot better than it used to be. The dog, the mini DLC, even though, I mean, the mini DLC may have been put in place by the old dev team, but this dev team sorted it out. The 4x4, the little, what's it, quad bike. The new dirt totals on Nighthawk here, I think, was them. I don't know, I kind of came back to the game, because I didn't play for a while. I came back to the game, and the new gold totals were already here, so I don't quite know which dev team did that. But I think it was the team we got now. And of course, all the console fixes they've been working hard to get done. I mean, the old team left the game in such a mess. Oh, it's been reading. The old dev's not really doing anything to the game, but the leaderboard mainly is one of the reasons I kind of quit playing for a while. Yeah, I mean, I quit playing for a while because it became boring. It became stagnant. If all the different challenges we're doing now were being done back then yeah, maybe I would have hung around for a while. But they have. There's someone from my friends list. He's got some numbers. Well, assuming he has some numbers in the leaderboard. I think he's doing pretty well. I'm not going to say who it is. It was like, actually gave like a, you know, the game reports, the reviews on Steam. He did one of those, gave it a thumbs down. It was actually quite, a lot of the stuff he was railing on was because of, was what's left over from the old dev team. Things like the dirt glitch. It's been around obviously for years, since start the game realistically. But what he failed to realise is it's a very old engine. The current dev team are trying to redo the old dev team's coding. If they were to adjust anything too big, it could break the game. You know, things like that. It wasn't just that. That wasn't the only thing he mentioned. It popped up in my GMS feed. He's saying all they've really done is change. All the new dev team's really done is, what was it he said? Change some pictures and the music, or something like that. But they've actually done quite a lot to the game. And managed not to break it in the process versus the old dev team's coding. I mean, look what happened when they introduced the dog. When they first put the dog in and they asked the in-house to give it a try, see what changed about it. We couldn't click anything into or onto anything, like the ability, when you have an item that can attach to something or interact with something, like a bucket. The outline wasn't there. You couldn't interact at all. Hey, Billy Bob. Yeah, the glitch is annoying. However, the new devs are doing everything they can to fix glitches like that and all the bugs. Yeah, I mean, the dirt one itself isn't even a game breaker. It can be a bit annoying, granted, but it's an easy way to sort it out. For us. Oh. He also went on to say, I think, that they're making number 2, and it's gonna be just as bad because they can't even fix the bugs in this one, or something like that. But then he's still going ahead and playing the leaderboard. If he doesn't like the game that much. This is where you've all paused your games and you're trying to scan all the all the reviews, trying to find who it is. Easy fix for us older players is to fast travel away and then come back, and the dirt is fixed. Like you said, not game break. Yeah, exactly. It's a minor annoyance at most. In fact, it's become so much a part of the game that I don't even find it annoying anymore. It's like, okay, I just got to fix this glitch. Give me a sec, guys. I mean, it's just part of the game to me now. So when I do my map reset, if I get a half decent map this time, I'm not gonna just skip on it. Well, what I do is, I'm not gonna save. Then if I don't get one good, reload and all that bullcrap. If I get one that I'm like, it's good, but do I want it, kind of thing, I'll probably save, keep looking, and if there's nothing else, load that save, but not reset anymore. I don't like to do it that way, but I don't want to end up losing any last chance I've got of potentially doing a really good season. Oh, I've got 19 mil in the bank right now, Billy Bob, and I managed to drop my daily repayments down to 2.4 million a day. So Well, here's the thing. A lot of the, like I said, a lot of the bugs and glitches, Cowboy, in this game, they could fix, maybe. Had the potential to fix. But they would have, it could break a lot of other stuff in the process because it wasn't their code originally. You know? Billy Bob, I have been having to smelt my ingots and sell them, however. I knew I'd have a reset coming up. In fact, when I'm done with this whole section of that I'm doing now, plus obviously the loader side of it, I will be resetting again. The pay is just not worth it at the back here. This all has overburden and it's not really that great at numbers. Plus I'm back at work next week, so it's better that I get it done now, sort of thing. Once I've got my new map up and running, I can start just selling at a loss again. Fanfuss, screw you, Fanfuss. I did download that video, dude. That stream. I will make it into a Indy Makes a Funny video. Probably might have to wait till after the leaderboard, though. Obviously, it's the last push, so. But I got it downloaded and ready to go. Yes, Billy Bob, I'm in top 10 on both. Good. I pushed back. I was in 8th earlier, then global warming pushed past me. Now I'm back up into 8th. I'm almost at 7th. And then it's quite a distance to 6th. And seasonal, nowhere near my target. But, Sick has 10k to catch up to me, and I need 18k to catch up to Birch. Great, here we go. It's one of those ones, is it? Oh, this is a good one. 40% in that bucket. Holy crap, is that good. Cowboy, you're way behind on making top 10. However, you've been loving the challenge of seeing how close I can get in top 10 before it ends. Yeah, no, that's... Leaderboard... What one was it? I think it was 30. This is where I came back to the leaderboards with the different gold levels and everything. And I actually started this leaderboard 2 weeks late. Oh yeah, I've noticed. Right, so this will show you how much of a difference what you've done on the claim affects your FPS. Even looking down at the ground, it jumps up a little bit, but not by much, right? Like 20 FPS difference. Now watch when I look at the sky. Oh, do you know what? I did this earlier. It was up at like 90. Okay, never mind then. Ignore me. Oh, I need to move my franks. Hey, Russia. No, I'll be honest. From what I heard, that particular leaderboard, everyone was kind of not really going that hard, so I got very lucky. Only the one. I'm not on max dosage this time. Like yesterday. Yesterday I was so out of it. I was literally on 2 of my painkillers every 4 hours. Well, earlier, I dropped my pad and my character looked upwards. And I saw that my FPS was up at like 90 or something like that. Maybe it's because I was by the Franks. Hold on. No. I don't know why it was so high earlier then. No, this was today. This happened today. No, still got a week. Well, 8 days. 8 days. 8 days. 3 hours, 19 minutes. So who here thinks, I know Rasha does, who here thinks that the DLC is going to be next leaderboard? Based on the way they did the minis. And the fact that they said we're getting it before the end of the year. Technically, there's 2 leaderboards they could do it for. There's either the next one or December. Yeah, no, I agree. If they did it in December, people would be less likely to buy it because of obviously Christmas shopping. Do a poll? Okay. There you go. The way they have always done it is right before the leaderboard starts. It was, what was it? No, it was... Why have you got display capture? I just noticed there was a little FPS counter here for you guys. Oh. Picking up my pad. I think if it's going to be done during a leaderboard, then it'll be October. Now, I do want to stress, just even though I'm on the in-house, they haven't actually said what the DLC is or when it's being released. So I have no insider info. So anything I say here and now is nothing, is not to be taken as fact. This is just speculation. Something Split said once has stuck with me for some time. Like, I would like to see longer times between cleanouts. Like, I know, a couple of days, like 2-3 days worth of constant pay before you have to clean out. I mean, even if you run, let's say you're able to somehow reach a constant 6,000. Oh, that was horrible. 6,000. I made the gold though, but not the yardage. How strange. Let's say you're able to do 6,000 yards. Alright, let's do it with this one. Actually. So, Echo. 3,527 divided by 40. Cancel. I was about to say 42 then, not 24. Echo. 3,527 divided by 24.
3,527 divided by 24 is approximately 146.9583.
I'm only doing 146 yards an hour. You have to reach 7,000 yards a day to do 300 yards an hour. I mean, that's crazy. It's a dump truck an hour. Well, at the moment, like I said, I'm having to stop and smelt my gold. Doesn't help. That takes an hour and a half. And that's also probably why my yardage is down. I mean, it's still, my yardage is still somewhere at the high end of what it would be. Like the can't always reach with a single line of Frank's high end. And the ground hasn't helped. Like, this is the smoothest it's been this entire map. I've been sliding all over the place non-stop. But like I said, once I got a new map up and running, which will be once I'm done with the loader here, I should hopefully may have to smelt to begin with for like a day, but I should be able to start just selling at a loss again. But I'm even... Here's what I don't get, right? So, if that is what you're... when I'm doing dump trucks, I'm more than 1 per hour. But my yardage doesn't reflect that. My yardage is a lot worse than with Frank's. Yeah, I've decided what the hell. I may as well keep the lights on these things. I've got the mechanics for it. Helps to light up the place for you. Welcome back. Oh, okay, let's go fix this. Well, I don't get why my yardage is so down. Like, I regularly do less than 2k yards a day with dump trucks. But it doesn't take me an hour to fill it up, part and drive it up. So far, we've got 4 votes. Everyone's thinking October. See, the reason why I added September into this mix, there were issues with the Mini to begin with, wasn't there? And maybe they learnt from that, and they'll decide to maybe release in the off season so that people can play it, people can test it, and they can fix whatever needs fixing before the leaderboard starts. You just had to fix the dirt as well. Well, at the moment, because I'm having to smelt my gold, every time I need to fix my dirt, I'm using that as an opportunity to quickly set another one going in the blacksmith to save time. Maybe for Russia. Maybe they don't need a full month to do it though. Maybe like a week or two on in-house. I mean, some of the people in there are gonna play that so much and so hard to find every possible breakable thing in it that they may not even need a full off season to do it. Apparently, I tipped some of that out the end. Um, uh, come on, stop! No, stupid. I hope that gets fixed in number 2. That is one of the things that annoys me so much in this one, is the loading new areas and the autosave. The lag it induces. If I the only other thing I want to see in, like, if I could wish for maybe 3, let's say 3 things to get fixed instantly, right here, right now, be done. 3 things. 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 3 things it would be the area loading lag, the auto save lag, and the equipment. I don't want to say weight, but traction. I even don't mind having to quick save and quick load with the FPS to fix the FPS. I don't mind waiting on that. Doesn't take much to do with that. Do you know? I don't get why, but you actually get a loading zone lag happening every time you walk in your own equipment shed. Oh, the most annoying one is when it happens when you're trying to go into Rivertown. Actually, yeah, maybe I should make one of those wishes to get rid of River. But it just goes to show you, though, as a regular, constant player, with who knows all the issues, who knows all the glitches, what's going on with them, to have those 3 simple ones top of the list versus some of the more, I don't know whether I should call them annoying. Well, they're not really. That's the thing. But you know what I'm trying to say, though, don't you? You know, out of all the issues, those are the ones I want to see fixed. And as one of those people who plays the game a lot, hold on, I'll read that in a second, Billy Bob. That's the same coding rules as Farm Sim uses with equipment. Inside a building, it doesn't load the values and items until you enter. I suppose, yeah, I mean, if you're holding lots and lots of stuff in the equipment shed, I get that. $91, I got time. Yeah, same here. I've destroyed my pickup so many times because of the rocks at Rivertown entrance. It's gotten to the point now where if I'm going to River, I get outside the entrance to the claim, and then instead of driving in on the map, I reload. I reset my position, and it takes me in. Oh, I was looking at chat. I completely misjudged that then. You never thought of doing it. I mean, sometimes it's the simplest little trick, you know? Simplest trick that people don't think of. Right, I'll let that feed. Am I going to get a double swap? I think I might. This is going to be a good one. This is over 1,000 ounces. And then this one would be a pile of crap. Oh, that's not too bad. Went down by 20 ounces per bucket. Right, it takes a little over 5 dump trucks to fill up a plant. A dump truck is, what was it, 100 yards? So this ground is over 2 yards an hour. Uh, 2 ounces an hour, sorry. $140. Oh, okay. I don't know then. I can't math like that right now. That's done. That's done. I can't remember. I did a test. I think it was closer to 104. Because somebody made a mistake. We talked about it. Do you remember, Rasher? Not as bad as yesterday, but a little bit. I am on a tablet. I remember we did a test on stream, and I swear, I think it was 104. Because when we told whoever it was, then they turned around and said, yeah, I made a mistake. I can't remember, who was it? I didn't say I have a problem. I can quit GMS anytime I want. No, because I actually did a test on stream once, Billy. I just filled up a dump truck. Did a clean day, filled up a dump truck, put that dump truck through, then skipped to the next day. It wasn't me that said 140. I was just testing it to see what it actually was. Alright, fine. Let's do this. What are we at now? 5 votes. All saying October. I can't vote. If I could, I would either say October if it's going to be a DLC release. If it's going to be a leaderboard release. If it's not, then I'd say September. Get the RPM up to get up the hill. Now for the fun part. Right, so we've got a clean day. watch it from over here so we can see the final scoop go through when it's ready. You know, I remember when the mats would swap exactly at 100. Like, the mats would come out, you know, when you max it out and they're that particular turd with sweet corn looking colour. There we go. They used to swap out like that every time. Like, the second they hit 100, they'd swap out. $103.87. So basically 104. $525.2 roughly. Develop a plant on a single swap. I'm hoping this one lasts. It's almost out of juice. And I was getting, on the No Frank challenge, I was getting less than 2k yards a day, somehow. I'm just really slow with dump trucks. But I was doing more than a single truck an hour, though. I've got great aim there, don't I? Could you imagine if you were so OCD that every time you a single node missed, you'd have to reload and do that bucket again? God, that would drive me crazy. I wasn't doing my truck in an hour though, but my yardage was rarely more than 2,000. On the No Frank challenge. I'm just better with Franks. I think what it might be, you're seeing the rate at which the pay is being transferred and you're trying to keep up with that. Whereas with a dump truck, you don't really get that, do you? When you can't really keep pace with a container that isn't moving or moving the dirt. See, that probably doesn't help. Every time I miss like that, obviously that means oh my god, seriously. Every time I miss like that, it's an extra half scoop I have to get. It would help if the bucket tilts either slower or the arms raise faster. Then it kind of matches each other more closely, and you're not trying to overcompensate for one or the other. Oh, that's full. So we're still only at 5 votes. Does anyone else have an opinion on when they think the next DLC is going to release? It's going to be by the end of the year, we were told. So there are your 4 options. 2 off seasons and 2 leaderboards. Oh, we just jumped up to 7 votes. Still at 100% on October. Should I give the results of this to the devs so they can see what people think? Well, no. I mean, if you guys turn around and be like, no, it might be a bad idea, they might delay it just to spite everyone. Oh. What the hell am I going? Then, you know, I would have taken that on board and held off. Oh, the other side's empty. Let's start putting some dirt in that one. There's the ST. I'll chuck a few scoops through this one first before I go up there. I mean, we're still in bonus nighttime gold at the moment, so make the most of it. I generally go and clean my gold around 6 AM after the nighttime bonus. Go and not clean it, smelt it at the moment. So I have done another basically 6k in the last 24. Or maybe I should just go until I fill up the plant. Yeah, if I go until I fill up the plant, and then regardless of what's left, I'll do my reset then. I'll go smelt my gold, sell it, and then reset. Clean out the plant completely. You guys got a call going, Russia? Anyone object if I jump in? I don't just like always doing it. Do it.
Stream.
Hey guys.
Hi, Andy.
I took a look this time to see who it was. Hey, Cass.
Good boy.
So, yeah, we've got 7 votes so far. Everyone's saying October, they reckon.
It's a good choice.
I figured I'd throw the off-seasons in on the options as well. Gives everyone every available month until the end of the year. So,
Yeah, that's a fair and balanced poll.
well, I do think that there is a chance that they might do that as well, though. Like, last time there was a lot of issues when they did it, and they did it for the leaderboard. That was only a beginning game, though. This one's going to be an end game DLC from the sound of it.
Right.
So they may want that balanced first.
Well, the trouble with trying to balance a DLC outside of leaderboard is the fact that during a leaderboard there's so many different play styles, and you have the gold bars to look at, and I don't know if they can simulate a leaderboard outside of leaderboard for in-house. So I think we can go through in-house
Surely they
contest.
should be able to start up a test server in leaderboard mode.
I mean, it would make sense, and as long as you had a fair number of in-house people that like to break stuff.
There's quite a few in there. There's 2 instantly that come to mind.
So, you know. But yeah, you can definitely break the game, and then they might be able to balance it before, and then let the other people that aren't in-house break it again, and they'll have to do it a second.
But by which point they'll know how to deal with it.
Or if they don't want to rebalance, they'll just ban the people that exploited the thing, and then that's their way of rebalancing it. Billy Bob.
Well, what did Billy Bob do to exploit? Or what exploit did he find?
I'm just saying, if he breaks the game,
Oh.
be like, oh, nope, we're not going to fix it. We're just going to get rid of the problem. Billy Bob. Shit.
I love it when that happens. That's almost like a perfect landing. If that was over just a tiny bit, that would actually look like it's part of the machine.
Yeah.
Right, so this is
So
my...
how did you
Sorry, go on.
manage to mess? How did you mess up your back?
I sneezed.
All right. So you're just old. Got it.
No. You know those... You know when you get one of those really big sneezes that rock you right back or forwards?
Yeah.
It was one of those. And I just kind of... I guess I moved wrong for my back when it happened.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I mean,
I've had some really good sneezes.
the first time my back ever went on me bad, I was literally carrying a carrier bag that had 2 loaves of bread in it up 4 steps. So it can literally just
And
go
you're
on you.
Fragile.
Well, no,
Yeah.
the slightest little thing can set it off. Realistically.
I mean, yeah, I get it with my back stuff, but I mean, I just figured you were carrying some very dense bread. It was very dense loaves, guys.
Well, no, it was probably the, I was about to say the up and down motion then. The stairs. The climbing the stairs.
Yeah, the things you do with your feet. It's upward motion. Oh, shit.
He may be gone, but his
No,
stories
Billy
will linger.
Bob. destroying my board.
Russia trying to get you banned because of... Oh, okay. Was he like pushing you out or something?
No, he did a really good run this season. I think he's like 40k off from 200k on max.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think if I hadn't have done my first year test, I might have gotten 200 and a max at the very least. The way I've been going this leaderboard, even with my mistakes and issues, and because I went that first year without workers, without drilling nuggets, had to dig my way to the wash plant.
I'm just hearing excuses. I mean,
No, they're not excuses, they're reasons.
oh, okay. Those are those little candies the old people keep in their pockets.
Yeah. No,
Reason.
yeah, the chocolate chew. No, no, I thought it was one of its original that the old people have.
Well, it just depends. I mean, sure, they always have the little caramel butterscotch hard candies, but I mean, the rich ones have little chocolate cube things, yeah.
Billy Bob says he's just picking on you.
Yeah. He does that a lot. Apparently, it's a reason, Billy Bob.
Well, no, if it was, it's an excuse. If how to phrase this? It's a reason because I was doing a test. I wasn't pushing out of that. I could have gone if I'd then gone and decided, nah, sod it, got some drilling nuggets or something, and it's still wound up like this. Then yeah, that's an excuse. But because I stuck with it as a test, it's a reason.
Ah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. We all have reasons.
I'm now 7th in both max and seasonal.
Yeah, doing well. I haven't seen Limako in a couple days, ever since he became an affiliate.
I kept his stream on for him all night long the other day. He was having some issues. I was going to stick the stream itself on all night, but he had to stop. He was having some issues with the stream, so I just ran his content on autoplay for the night.
There you go. That was nice of you. Yeah, he mentioned you hung out, so.
I mean to do that for you as well. I do it for old man occasionally too.
Oh, okay.
Just periodically let his content build up, then I just play his stuff on autoplay overnight.
I mean, one of my streams will pretty much play all night. At least a lot of my stuff is like 8 hours or more, so. Like opening day of leaderboards, you could probably watch that in 2 pieces. 16-hour stream, divide that by 2 different nights.
Well, I usually do the whole night, and then if I got work, I let it run while I'm at work as well.
Right.
So.
But yeah, no, I get all messed up. I'm gone for like a week, and next thing you know, everybody's telling me Indy's passing up 40 square places and taking $40 million loans, and all hell's breaking loose.
Did they actually like try to come to you to get you to sort me out or something?
Well, no, it was just, I come back and then I was like, I was going to go say hi to Indy, but he took the day off, and they're like, started filling me in on what the hell happened. And like, because I missed it. I was laid up to the point where I wasn't watching anybody. I didn't check Discord, nothing. And,
yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I heard you were unwell. I didn't want to pry. I didn't actually ask what it was or anything, but I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm doing better. So.
But basically,
yeah,
I had a couple of maps that could have carried me through the season, and I was going through, and then Phrase was like, look, I posted in Discord what my one is. It took me this much money to get to it. So I was like, okay, I'm going for that. And then, you know, I got down to like the last bit of my money. Still didn't have last like 20 million was nothing. It was like crap. So I was like, okay, I have to get a loan to get something diggable. And I didn't know how much it would cost me to get that map. It turns out the first one after I got the loan, but even so.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes. Yeah.
I mean, that map had only lasted me 5 in-game days, I think. And there's still a couple of squares at the back I could dig. I got all of this, but it's overburden. I mean, okay, right at the back you got some almost 3 ounce squares, but there's the overburden on it. It's like 4 meters and such.
Right.
So it's just easier for me to reset now. It's just easier for me to reset now because I'm back at work on Monday.
Right.
Reset now for the final push.
Phanthos did a test, and he tells us that you can get all the gold you need out of the claims without resetting. So you don't reset, you just dig it until it's done.
I did see what you said earlier.
Yeah. Now he's been doing his own testing. He really wants to give that a shot, so...
I can't remember who it was. Someone else was doing a no reset one as well.
I remember there was somebody that was doing a shovels only. That was what was his name? Pregnator?
Yeah. Then he gave up on that.
But he couldn't. Getting too dizzy.
And after I spent all that time, after I did spend all that time testing for him to see like whether or not you could put a shovel into the dump truck and stuff like that.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, it didn't register on the percent.
Okay.
It didn't register on the percentage, but you saw the dirt graphic at the bottom of the dump truck, so it does work. I think
it's pretty great that the challenges have been inspired everybody to come up with their own challenge or
this leaderboard. The challenges are all over the shop.
But it's just everybody being creative, and I don't think it's anybody trying to go viral with the next big challenge. It's just sort of interesting ways to make your game less grindy,
or it's just changed it for everyone. It's the same thing, leaderboard in, leaderboard out, and this has changed it for everyone.
Yeah. Test your skill, test other skills, you know.
It's not even that. It's a whole new, even the slightest challenge can give it a whole new feel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, if you remove a critical element, like you were talking about, like take away all the notifications, that would have a huge impact.
I think if the DLC doesn't drop next leaderboard, I think I'll go for a no renting.
Yeah, I like the idea of no rent. I would do no rent, and I'm also thinking 3.5, but that's just me.
Well,
we're going to be on Nighthawk start anyways, so...
I want to give this method another go. This dual frank. I mean, yeah, okay, I got some numbers this time round, and it's worked this time round, but one leaderboard doesn't necessarily mean it's always effective. At least for me, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not quite at the 120,000 mark I want to be. Well, I mean, there's still 2 days left of autumn, and that's when I wanted to be at 120k. But I'm still better off than I normally am at this time of the year. I'm at 100 grand.
Yeah, doing well.
Billy Bob, I still think 3.5 plant on DLC would be interesting. I mean, there are two... I think I would be 210 both right now. I took myself 5 days off. I mean, if we do a plant of only 3.5, then we can use Frank's full for the board. We will be crazy. Yeah, but I'm not doing another no Frank Cowboy. I hated that one. I mean, okay, yeah, it was new, fresh. It was a new idea, something new to do with a challenge, but I just didn't get on with that challenge. I mean, I still did it, but it just wasn't me.
It was a great challenge.
Yeah, I loved it.
With me, Billy Bob, if I'm doing my 2-line of Franks, I don't think the D-Rocker would keep up. I mean, the Glacier Creek actually does back up if you're quick enough with the 2-line of Franks. Slowly, but it does do it. The Glacier Creek, sorry. Like from one clean out to the next, whilst having both Franks going, no, not preloaded. And with the excavator, I think I had the Glacier Creek back up to 9 or 10% from empty.
Renting, no reset. That would mean that Indy would have to go to non-DLC in order to get a top 10, and he's not going to do that.
No.
That means no Franks.
I am normally doing 6k plus a day, Billy Bob. If I'm not having any issues, like the last map, when I bulldozed flat, I was doing over 6k a day. The last midnight that passed, it said 6k gold. I'm still not doing another no Frank Cowboy. It's against my religion.
You know, Indy, I know the guy that came up with that challenge.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Billy Bob.
Street cred.
I normally average about, when I'm doing well, 4,500. I don't know why it's not going up to 6,000. Oh, yeah, no, if I don't reset the claims, then I'm not going to be making a top 10.
Right. Unless you were to do non-DLC, in which case there's no Franks.
Exactly.
Yeah, we thought about that, talking with Phantos a little bit. Let him know, like, if we were to do this no reset challenge, it would only really be viable on the non-DLC board.
Was that Dan?
Well, I can hear you, Dan. That's Dan
Hi,
the man.
Dan.
He can't hear nobody, but Dan's here.
That's right, we can say what we like then.
Shut up.
He fixed it.
That's the most views I've had on one video.
What, you telling me to shut up?
No. No, I've done over a 3-hour stream of Emerald today.
told him to switch up his Pokemon game, and he does. And look at that, more views.
Yeah, I actually tell you. I mean, I've got now. I think it's at 101. It is 101 views
There you go.
and 8 likes.
You know what? I
See?
was
You hit it.
before I banned a certain person. I was tempted to send him over to Dan first and get Dan's reaction on it, with it having him in his chat.
Who have you banned?
The cow killer.
Oh, Austin.
It was getting a bit much for a lot of people.
No. Yeah, and now I'm only 3 subs from 100 subs on YouTube.
Wow. See? You can do all
Moving
the things
up
now.
in the
You can
world.
do.
What's your Have you clicked on the Earn tab yet?
Yes.
What's your yearly watch time?
How do I find that?
It'll be like
You look
click
to see
on the
what
dashboard.
you need to become.
Click on
or
Earn.
whatever.
It will show you how many subs you need for the first milestone, which is 500.
I need 500.
For me, I got the watch time. I got enough watch time for the second milestone before I even got the subs for the first.
I've got 154 public watch hours.
Okay, you need, what is it, 2,000?
3.
3K. Yeah.
3. But that's not bad though.
Which
What
he
you
only
got?
just started on that.
Yeah, no, what you got for your subs? That's pretty
What?
good.
But yeah, you're what, 1 month in, Dan? Really pushing your YouTube?
Yeah,
He's only
yeah.
been basically doing Twitch until he started doing the restream, and it's about a month or so.
Go for the coffee before I start the resets.
Well, I was on what 70, 79, 77.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've gone up 20 since I've been doing Pokemon.
So your fan base is 6 years old. Got
Such a freaking crap.
I mean, there's some vile 6-year-olds the way that Dan talks.
it.
Oh yeah.
You seen him kill Red? Holy crap.
Yeah. So
So
what I'm thinking of, if I complete Emerald, I might do Fire Red. Not Team Rocket Fire Red either.
telling you, that's where it's at. Team Rocket.
Can you do this whole randomized thing on the old ones like yellow, red, and blue?
I think you can on
Yeah.
yellow.
Go old school. Get a few more of the older
You can do
viewers
them,
back.
all of them. Well, that's what he was doing with Crystal,
No.
I think.
No. I think that there's a Kaizo on yellow. Kaizo Ironbon on yellow. I'll have to have a look.
Some good squares, but it seems to be a small patch.
Because I've just downloaded a DS emulator as well.
Ooh.
What's your standard
So-
Game Boy one? Is it the no dollar GBA you normally go for?
No, it's a DES emulator.
No, I meant like the Game Boy Advance one. Is that the one you use?
No, I use the MGBA.
Oh, that one. Yeah. No dollar GBA. It's got the dollar symbol in the name.
MGBA.
Yeah, but it's got the dollar symbol in the name.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, maybe they changed it then.
Yeah, so people came in and watched for a bit, and then when I finished after 3 hours and what was it? I took 3 hours and 13 minutes I've done today.
Yeah.
So I got to the fucking trick house.
See, let's see. At the
But
moment,
the only thing
gone.
I hate about Emerald is I can't learn every move. I've got to get the fucking Pokemon to learn the moves.
You have to play the game as it's intended. What?
Well, I know there is an Emerald Speed choice out there.
Mm-hmm.
I might have
Yeah,
found.
so what I'm thinking. Go on, Indy. Sorry, mate,
I
go
was
on.
about to say I might have found my backup map. Like I'll save on this one, and if I can't get anything better, I'll come back to this one.
There you go.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking of doing next is if I do complete this one, I've got Heart Gold and Soul Silver downloaded for the DS version, but it's basically Crystal up mastered.
Right. Be careful with those ones, because I did hear that there are some glitches with the emulator or the ROMs where something doesn't work right and you have to do a reset. So
Yeah, this
it
one
only happens on Soul Silver and Heart Gold.
This
And then I'm thinking about either. Go on, Indy. Go on.
Sorry. This map's in 2 sections, but this should last me. If I don't find anything better, this should do me to the end of winter, I think. Are you seeing it, Rasha?
There's 2 little blobs.
But that's high
They knock down
yield.
like 2 streams.
That's high yield though. And I'll have to delete
That's
that
too big.
central.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of doing a Charmander run on Fire Red. Charmander, Charmeleon, and then Charizard.
Yeah, it's not a terrible map, Indy.
Which is, do you know what? I'd love to see him go and pick someone.
Go away.
Well, look, you break crossing the bridge with 2 different demographics.
Pixelmon was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It's Minecraft Pokemon, basically.
Yeah, you have to craft your own
Wow.
Pokeballs and everything. Like,
Yeah, you can grow all that.
grow your apricorns.
Mm-hmm.
There's random Pokeloots. They even added in Pokestops now.
They got all kinds of stuff. Cobblemon is the next version of it, I guess. That's okay. Like I said, he hates Minecraft. Billy Bob hates Minecraft. You guys should both be playing that game. It'll be great.
I love a good bit of stone block.
Don't they? I think they have a mod for Ark where it changes all the dinosaurs into Pokemon. So you can go catch your Pokemon in Ark.
I take it they didn't
Didn't
like
chase
Palmon,
down that
Palworld
first
either.
I never played that.
It's
That's just a freaking Pokemon rip-off game.
thing is that I played the previous game brought out by those guys like years and years ago. The spheres were already in their previous game. Instead of Pokemon or fake Pokemon, you captured wildlife animals like elephants and stuff like that. You build up this. You could do like this setup where you would have your animals on treadmills, which powered your conveyor belts. Then you build this machine thing that basically you put an animal in it and it duplicates it. Like you could have a cow in it; they'll just constantly spawn cows onto the conveyor belt, and you can have this conveyor belt just rotate round into a giant cook pot. Just have live cows just fall into this giant cook pot.
That's crazy.
Craftopia, it was called. But there's quite a few mechanics from Craftopia that they brought over into Power World.
Yeah, because I was also thinking, because I've got the DS emulator now, I was even, do I do black and white, or do I do black and white too?
I mean, Black and White 2 I've heard better than Black and White, so I couldn't get into Black and White when I played it originally.
Oh, I love black and white.
You know, when Black and
Did
White...
you?
Black and White's the one with Tepig, isn't it?
Yeah.
When Black and White first came out, and there were people putting up emulators and stuff like that on it. It was all partly in Japanese. In this, or mostly in Japanese, you know. I managed to find this ROM somehow. I can't remember how the hell I did it now, but I found this ROM with this much English in it, that ROM with that much English in it. Somehow managed to get a program that just merged them all together and made like an 85% English version. It was like literally only Japanese when you read, like, when you clicked on bookcases and things like that. Only thing is, though, I can't remember what the actual names of the Pokemon were, but it was, instead of it saying Pikachu for Pikachu, it would say Electric Mouse instead of Pikachu, sort of thing.
That's right, yeah.
Because it was a direct translation rather than a name.
It's like there's not many 3DS emulators out there either at the minute.
Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to emulate that, being a 3D type thing. So
there are some out there, but the games are so freaking laggy on it.
Dan's gonna hate me on this one.
Go on, what you got, bitch?
Oh, I love playing the Digimon games, like the
Ban him, please.
old PS1 Digimon.
Ban him, please.
What? It was like it was kind of like a Tamagotchi, except you actually went round and battling as well.
oh, what the hell was that? Neopets. Phantos was talking about.
Oh,
that's basically what Digimon is
No.
Neopets.
Neopets is nothing like this. You know, I remember there was this years and years and years ago, back when I was at school. There was this instead of Neopets, I used to go on something called Alien Adoption Agency.
That's because you are an alien.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so on that run today, I got to where did I get to? I got to the trick house.
That's not what you think.
Just under Stockton Road.
Yeah.
So I got to there. I'm thinking I can't use cut because I haven't got a Pokemon that I could use for cut. So I go under Stockton Road. I've got he was at the minute. I did pick the water type. So May's
Snobble or whatever.
So May's got Grovyle at the minute.
Right. So you chose what? Was it Sobble?
No, this
Mudkip?
Mudkip, that's the one, yeah, Mudkip, yeah.
Okay.
So my Marstomp is level 24. Her
Right.
Grovyle is level 20. What move do you think she spammed?
I'm going to say cut.
No, Absorb.
Oh.
I said to Dan the other day, we should do a stream where he's watching me play a Pokemon game and I do everything in my power to wind him up. That would get him some views.
Yeah, that might. If you guys dual stream that together, you stream it, he streams his reactions. Like, yeah, it could be good.
I don't want to have a heart attack live on fucking stream going, oh, fuck me, I'm going.
Either that,
It would definitely be content.
either that, or do it with Carmech.
You can go with GFY F yourself. Not of the last time, Indy. No fucking way.
You weren't even watching last time.
I was
Last time
there.
we watched.
I was there.
Oh man.
Daniel,
Winding it up.
Indy, I'm down to $5. How the hell are you down to $5 fucking dollars?
To complete this job, I need to accept 3 more jobs and transport those parts onto this other job.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh man.
Fucking heart attack,
Just a
fucking
bunch of-
teeth.
Started your own junkyard, basically.
If you ever get a car mechanic 21, do not play with fucking Indy.
It's so good.
And then, of course, when I do get a bit of cash up, I just reset all my skills.
Which you don't freaking do!
Reset all my skills and did it all over again. Did the same issue all over again. I have to reset it again.
Once you've got your skills, fucking leave them!
I haven't found anything better yet.
Oh,
Did I actually read that right earlier on today that Frey spent $166 million on one map?
It's Phrase. What do you think? He's the madman.
106 resets just to get a fucking good map.
Yeah, he needs them. He's got to be putting in like 33K a day.
He's actually ahead of his. If he doesn't do winter digging, his total is ahead from the date he said his game is at. He's actually ahead of where he needs to be.
Well, that's good. That means that he can finish early, like Face did, and he can relax on the last day.
He wasn't quite 2/3 in, and he's at 728,000. So 666.
Doing well.
666 would be the 2/3 point.
Right.
Oh, Indy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get UC?
No,
What'd you get?
I work.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it kills my back.
Oh, but they just turned me over to fucking UC, and they.
Before Universal Credits, I was on what it used to be, but not the job seeker side of it, but on the family raising side of it. Yeah, it was income support.
Yeah.
But I was on that for like 7 years, and I was just ready to start working again, and I don't want to be leeching again off the government if I have another option.
Well, I checked to see how much I'm getting on Thursday. All right, my entitlement was 851 quid. Right, a month. Right, but if you minus off my carer's allowance, which they have a fucking pound off, that's £354 a month that comes off of that.
I haven't been on benefits for a long, long time, so I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Plus the advance out as well, so they're taking £19 a month for that. My total money I'm getting now is $478, and on IS, I was getting £108 a fortnight.
So they doubled it.
Try fucking trebling it. I'm going to lose £19 a month because I took the advance out.
I mean, I used to be on tax credits, but that's because I was working whilst my daughter was in full-time education. But that was a benefit of a single parent working, not just being like, give me money for the sake of money. If that makes sense?
Yeah. Pardon me, by the way. Sorry about that.
What fizzy drink are we drinking today, Dan?
Pepsi Max Cherry.
Russia.
Ooh. Yeah.
Take a look at this one.
There you go. That's the map.
How much did it cost you?
13 mil.
That ain't bad, actually.
I mean, and that should last you. Yeah, it's a little bit far from the edge of the claim, but
As long as I've got
it's a good grouping.
He's on thinking points.
Yeah, but I've also got, at the moment, I'm paying 2.4 million a day in bank loan.
Ouch.
It was double that.
Yeah, so so that's what I'm thinking of doing at the minute is finishing off Emerald, and then probably doing a fire run on Fire Red.
Frey says he's not a madman, he's just an alien.
He's both.
He's a mad alien.
Yeah, both. Yeah, so that's what I think I'm doing next.
Ooh.
Is doing a fire run on Fire Red.
Where was that? 3, 4 there. I got a 3900 square.
Right.
I got a couple of them.
Yeah.
I got 4100 square.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's a good map. I think you're set. It's probably going back into the hill a little bit, but
Hey, that's
where it's set.
That's mostly flatlands. Is the big area.
Yeah. So not much prep work needed. Just the bedrock road. Once you get onto the flat area, bedrock road is easy.
You see, loans I'm paying. Oh, it's 2.5 million a day. I still got 35 million left to pay off.
Damn.
Why the hell take that fucking big of a loan?
Yeah, don't ask.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way.
Go on.
My map resets to Gold Rush, to GMS, sorry, was the same kind of heart attack inducing stuff as what I was doing in Car Mechanic.
Supposed to live heart attack mode then.
Well, he got greedy, is what happened.
What's new, Russia? It's freaking indie.
Hey,
he
look.
had a map with 40 squares on it, or
Twice.
close to it.
Twice.
And he passed on both of them to get a better map. Ran out of monies.
Well, I should note that I had about 80 million in total to spend on that as well before the loan.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, pretty much ran out of money. Took a $40K or $40 million loan. Very next map, he was good to go. With a map that he wanted.
A playable map.
Yeah. It wasn't as good as the other maps he passed up, from my understanding.
No.
But, you know.
You are one crazy mother.
Yeah, he knows how to put on a show.
Yeah.
I guess it keeps it exciting, right? You must be digging or else.
It's plain old greed.
All right.
I'm going to go back to YouTube. I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right, later, Dan.
Bye. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. No. Yeah, 7 plus the 8th one encroaches upon the dotted line.
Right. It just depends on if you're going to dig that light yellow or not.
You mean these ones with the 7 meters of overburden and
Yeah.
No.
No.
My problem is...
I mean, there was a time when Indy would go, I'm going to dig that.
No. Even on the old gold totals, I wouldn't have dug something like that. Oh, that's all right. That lines up just about with the hopper. It's one of the ones where it shifts over one, so that the when I do my 4 wide, so one of the areas is actually lined up with the gold cleaning equipment.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, I better save. I don't know if I did or not.
A rare Dan appearance. He doesn't appear much.
He does. Usually with a little 8-bit music and a little jump out of the grass at you.
Kaz.
Yep.
What level are you?
11. I'm in the tower looking for the countess.
Great, they're both in here now.
I'm starting a paladin, so I can play
Okay.
with you guys. If I can catch up, maybe not.
Ooh.
Why did I bring my loader
Very good
out? I
phrase.
don't need my loader, I need my dozer.
Reasons.
9.2k ounces today. So he's on day 21. So that would put him day 1 of autumn now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's I don't know if it's updated, I don't know if he's looked at it, but 729k.
What kind of pallet are you gonna run? Smiter?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've never run paladin before, so interesting. You got blast me. Is this one named hammer me or smite me?
Oh,
Oh,
Did Billy Bob tell you about the game I gifted him a few days back?
you gifted him a game?
Let's just say I'm paying him in kind for the picture he sent me.
Gosh, I don't need to know. Whatever y'all do with your games, you do with your games. I don't need to know.
Let me put it this way, it's not a game I'd be willing to stream on my channel.
Is it a game that you can stream on your channel?
I don't know. I don't know what YouTube would do to me. Oh, bollocks. I've got that fucking glitch, haven't I? I always forget about that until it stops me dead in my tracks.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Billy Bob arrived.
I am a porno game.
Oh, Phanthos. You mentioned porno, and Phanthos is here.
Where's my copy?
I mean, you got to be careful, Phanthos. It may not be women's in that game.
Oh boy.
Well, there
Cat
is.
voice. No.
There is, but at the same time, it's not.
Oh, God.
I've actually forgotten the name of the game now.
Don't need to know. Don't advertise that. One night in Bangkok with all the lady boys.
What's it called? That's going to bug me, actually. Believe it or not, the game's done.
Levels.
The game's kind of done in a similar way to the Stanley Parable.
5.
In the tower cellar, yeah. So level 5 is going to be the countess.
Correct.
Okay.
Just stick to the left wall and you'll get down there.
it to the tower cellar level 5.
Peggy's.
That's how
No.
I die.
Ironically, this game's only a 16.
Oh, okay. It's not terrible, I don't think.
Oh, no. It took me, for some reason... I went go to store page, but it took me to something else. There we go. Alright. I'm going to post it in You're Not Meant for Work.
Okay. When are you going to have one of those on your Discord?
There you go. That's what I give. That's what I gifted. That's what I gifted to Billy Bob.
Anybody that wants to see it, you know what to do.
Join Rash's Discord.
Shameless plug. Yeah, shameless plug. Oh shit!
It's actually a very funny game.
Billy Bob has to stream that one.
I think he said he would at some point.
And
Yeah.
it would
Oh, no,
do,
you can do it, yeah.
have him do it
Yeah,
as a
you can-
first response, you know?
You're fine with
Oh,
that.
no,
Yeah,
stuff.
you're. I've seen that on YouTube. You guys could play together.
It's a single player game.
But it's not multiplayer.
No. But I was actually like just having a chat with him until like 2 a.m. for me.
Yeah, yeah.
We were actually just having a standard conversation, no like big piss taking or anything like that. We're just chewing the fat. Until
Fat?
well, until his cows invaded his front yard.
Oh, damn them cows. Well, I mean, I was telling Fanthos that we were worried about you yesterday. All of a sudden, you do all these moves in which affects a certain person, and they might have sent their 10,000-pound cow after you.
I think he still has the ability to watch.
The hit cow.
Found some gear for your face.
Uh-oh.
He found some
Alex.
gear for your face, so he got you a ball gag.
No, for a face. Oh, some paladin gear.
What game?
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing
Diablo 2.
I never got into the
Diablo 2 Resurrected.
I never got into Diablo.
Oh, so good.
I still need to go back and finish off. Oh bloody hell! What's it called? It's basically like D&D. I can't think of names right now.
Warhammer.
No, it's more recent. There's actually dice rolling in the
Baldur's
game and
Gate.
everything. Yes. I was in the 3rd chapter and I kind of got lost to what I was supposed to be doing.
Was it the newest one, or?
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Baldur's Gate 3, the newest one?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
So that's the one where you could bang the bear, yeah?
I don't know. I never actually went that far.
Apparently. Yeah, apparently there's a romance that you could have with some, like... It's really weird because it's a bear, but it's not really a bear. It's just bear form of a person, and the person is like a 300-year-old being, but it's like...
A druid, yeah.
The shape of a little girl. So it's very conflicting on so many levels.
You know, one of my teammates, I went out of my way to be like, no, your opinion's not valid. I'm not doing what you're asking me to do. All of that. I just didn't like her to begin with. and she was the first one who just wanted me. Wanted my character.
Rejection is huge.
And it wasn't even, she didn't even try to seduce me. She said, like, come over here a minute. It's like, watch that, take off your clothes.
Oh my. See, that's what you need to be streaming, that kind of stuff. You'll get all kinds of people.
That game takes forever though.
Thirst traps. All the thirst trap stuff.
And that game takes forever, and I'm not very good at commentary when I'm trying to think. When I'm trying to plan stuff out. And that game's a lot of planning before your moves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how does it work? How can you just save and quit and go back in and go kill the countess again?
Yeah, if you wanted to do it again, but you have to start back at Black Marsh and go back through everything. And
Sounds like the way you'd
So
sounds like the way you'd repeat a boss from Borderlands 2.
Right,
Yep.
this is what this game is about. Just do the same stuff all over till you get what you want.
That's basically it.
So the quest gets completed doesn't matter.
No, she'll still show up again. You just won't get the chest to open again. She'll just do the drops.
What chest? I didn't see the chest. Now we're gonna have
So
to
when
go
you
back.
kill her inside of the little room where she's at,
Uh-huh.
there's a chest in the back of the room that explodes open and lots of everything.
Just don't motorboard the chest.
Yeah, don't be doing that. Yeah, almost had Billy Bob sold on this game. I mean, we're like, you could sell items for IRL money because people will actually buy it. He's like, that's good. And then later, Phantos let him know that there's actual boobs on the first boss. Wait, why didn't you lead with boobs? Yep. Big old pierced boobies.
I thought he was going to say Pierce Brosnan then. He did kind of act. I consider his acting to be complete boobs anyway.
What, it's great?
No.
What,
Oops,
you don't
great.
think boobs are great?
Oh, they are, but anyway, never mind. Moving on.
Bad analogy.
Basically, I never liked him as Bond, and the only other thing I remember seeing him in, his co-star was Robin Williams, who, of course, will steal the show. So,
Mrs. Doubtfire.
yeah. That took you a moment, but well done.
No, I mean, I saw it when I was a kid back in the 90s, so it's like, okay, 30 years ago. what was he in with him, you know?
Do you know one of the first things I saw Robin Williams in when I was a kid was his first actual TV appearance. It was a TV show, Mork and Mindy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's quite funny actually because in that show, sorry,
He
go on.
didn't even have to act. He didn't even have to act. He was playing an alien. So.
But in Mork and Mindy, at one point, the character he plays meets Robin Williams. And the woman who he lived with as the alien, she was doing a news interview with Robin. And she was saying, like, you go from this to this to this to this to this. You don't get a break. How do you do it? And he's like, I don't really. I can't say no. Then he went on to say, like, something like, if he was always doing TV shows, it'd be so depressing and everything. It was almost like a future snapshot of what's going to happen to him. Like, it's almost like he predicted his own future. Because of, obviously, how he died.
Right.
But
Eerie.
as much as I love his comedic roles, don't get me wrong, I always found his... It's like Jim Carrey. Same with Jim Carrey. Their more serious emotional roles I liked better. Like with Jim Carrey, for example, I will always... My favourite will always be The Truman Show. Have you seen that one?
I've never watched it, no. I know of it, but never watched it.
He has his Jim Carrey moments in that film, but he also... It's a lot more serious as well and emotional based. It's like with Robin Williams and Patch Adams or Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be able to get a full day on this tomorrow, but I hope to get as much of the claim prep done as I can.
Well, you don't get to play?
No, I've got some stuff going on tomorrow. I can do a couple of hours, make that 2 to 4 hours kind of thing, but then I'm back to work. I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but then I've got a 3-day weekend on the tail end. So the last 3 days of the leaderboard, I'm not working.
So your 10 days off is already over?
Yeah.
Yeah, he blew through it. Slept one of them away.
You'd think my back would give it a rest when I'm actually giving it a rest, wouldn't you?
Oh no, doesn't work that way. I mean, it's like Murphy's Law.
That one doesn't really get used much over here. I understand what it means, but we just say sod's law.
Yeah, no, Murphy, Irish. But yeah, no, Diablo 2, back to high school for me. It's great.
Play some Deftones while you're at it.
I don't know what that is.
Deftones, they still put out music now. But just after I left school, they had a song called Back to School. It's I wouldn't say heavy metal, but it's a rock band. Combination. It's one of those combination rock rap skater style.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I missed that one. I didn't get that group.
Deftones. They still, like I said, they still put out stuff now.
I think for me in high school, it was like Eminem, 50 Cent, G Unit. I mean, that was the crowd that I ran with. That's what they listened to. I avoided anybody listening to Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco and stuff like that.
Do you know, I didn't get into rock or metal or anything like that until I was in secondary school. I'm guessing you call it, it's high school for you, 7th year upwards.
Yeah, middle school, high school.
Someone who became one of my best friends at school had saved to his computer network his username and all that at school, a live music video for a Slipknot song. He let me have it, and I just literally fell in love with the band. I just watched that video over and over and over and over. That was my gateway to the rock and everything.
Yeah.
It's Wait and Bleed, the song was called.
No, it was different in high school.
But I lived, that was only my second year living where I live now. I come from outskirts of London. I was on an estate, so I knew I didn't move down to where I am now until I was 10, so I didn't really know any better. Everyone just knew like the same old rubbish, and I didn't really know much else. I mean, I liked some of the rock that my dad listened to, like Queen, things like that, but that was just, music my dad liked. I didn't realise that was a specific genre or anything like that, if that makes sense.
Right. Dad listened to Metallica and Rob Zombie.
He was more Iron Maiden.
Ozzy. Gotcha. Dad had that as well, but Ozzy, things like that.
Do you know when my daughter was 2? She would cry if she wanted music on. She would cry and wouldn't stop crying until I put Marilyn Manson on.
Huh.
I know. Thankfully, I had both versions of the album. I had the explicit and I had the non. You know, the radio edit version of the album.
Yeah, that's not disturbing.
So, do you reckon we're going to get a big, badass dozer with this DLC?
Ooh.
Because
I think, yeah.
if the claim's going to be that huge, trying to doze it with this little piddly thing.
Need a double the size dozer, like a D8, D10.
D11, come on.
D11. We know you like your big Ds, but come on now.
But D11 would clear like half this claim in one swipe. It's not that big, but you know what I mean.
Right. Make quick work of it. Couple passes here and there. Prep work's done.
Yeah, a couple of passes, just do my prep work, just make it an even surface to dig off of. Check the squares afterwards. I only made 2 passes, why have I got 5 ounces in this square?
Right. Where'd the gold go?
It does that anyway though, have you noticed that? Sometimes it will say like there's...
Some of it.
No, sometimes it will say there's almost no gold, like 100 ounces or something like that in a fully rich, should be 3,000 ounce square. It's just like glitched readings or something. Have you ever seen any of those?
Like a glitched reading where it throws the wrong numbers off?
Yeah, it should be like 2,500 plus on the square easily. It's that color. It doesn't even show you the gold table on the right. It just literally says there's like 100 ounces in that square. That's it.
Don't usually see that until like I've dug it half out or whatever.
No, I've had it with an empty before. Not an empty, but an untouched.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh, I just thought of something. What if, to delay the release of the DLC, they do what they was going to do with the dog?
What, break the leaderboard?
What the dog doing?
No, the dog's supposed to find you something shiny. They said when they released it that later he might find shiny things for you. And I was wondering if they decided to try to placate with that whilst taking longer to sort out the DLC.
I don't know. I mean, they broke the game, which they still haven't fixed it yet, but we're getting there.
What with the dog?
Like if you go look, if you go look at the duplex jigs, they're still white.
Oh, that yeah. I know when you said about the break in the game, I thought you meant the original issue.
Oh yeah, no.
When they first added the dog in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like I went in to test for them, and I literally could not do anything with anything that has like an attachment. I could not refuel. I couldn't not interact with a bucket. I you couldn't even put the hog pan sluice in place.
Right.
That's why they had to remove it for 2 days and then bring it back.
Yeah.
Hey Miller dude, how you doing, man?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. You done on our game, Miller? No? Is Nibbles on there as well? I told you that thing is really slow. No, it's just you. Did you literally drain it all just to refill it? No, but you notice it ticks down. What do you mean it ticks down? Like, so the main bridge tank system fills up that side tank. So if that side tank isn't full, then it will fill that up. Or there's that little bit of the bridge tank that drops down lower than the rest of it. So it will fill that up as well, rather than before the bridge itself. Sorry guys, it's a Minecraft mod pack. I need to stop being so particular. Like, I keep trying to just flatten this out. I don't want it to ledge up and up and up as it goes over.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'll take a look when I jump in next time, Miller.
Damn, the first death.
Don't sound very
Doing
dead.
better than me.
Fuck.
I don't know how many times I died with face during the run. I probably owe him at least a book or two of town portals.
Oh, but knowing him, he probably pulled like half the act at once.
Ah, he's a good player. Almost as good as that llama guy.
Huh.
It's good. Very good.
Llama, yeah.
Okay.
No, you.
No.
Where's my stuff? Okay.
You know, I am looking forward to playing this this MMO at the end of the month. I've been
that one.
The one I used to play. They just They boosted you to a level it used to take a year to grind to. They boost you to that almost instantly now. But the hard to grind to levels now obviously a lot higher as a result of that. But it's just stupid the way they've done it. And I've missed having a good MMO to play. And I hope this one turns out really nice. A friend of mine at work did the playtest. And he liked it. He said it worked really well. Damn it. I was looking at chat and got my dozer stuck. Oh.
Can't be doing that.
This is what's killing me. Lightning enchanted archer special demon. Damn. This is a lot of damage.
Apparently, it's minus 8 days till summer.
Can't be doing that.
See, this is what I like about dozing first before I dig it away. Look how much of this overburden I've already removed. Like, how long would that take you without dozing it first? Especially at the back.
Right. A little bit. Good little bit.
It was actually old man that put me onto this technique. Looks like we still only got the 8 votes. I don't think anyone else is going to vote now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick screenshot of that so I can show the devs later.
This is not going well at all.
Getting worked over pretty good.
Yeah. She's like, right as I go down the stairs to level 5, she's like right there. Start just hammering me with lightning cast arrows.
So she's working you over. The second you go downstairs, she starts hammering you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why you're complaining.
It's not the good kind.
This is a problem now because all my money dropped on the floor and I can't get to it, and now I'm broke and out of stuff.
Is there no way you can leave your money in between, like, quests and stuff?
There is, but I haven't. You can put it in a stash chest.
Yeah, he did a bad thing.
Damn.
Yeah, so we had 8 votes. Everyone's saying they think October.
It's a pretty safe bet.
Oh, do you know what? It'll be fantastic if they decide that everyone who's like a content creator who's in the in-house can have the ability to go and announce it for them first before they release the official. I doubt they'll do that, but
yeah, that would be very, very.
I mean, I'm not talking about much
Very
notice,
nice.
like maybe like a day or something.
Right.
And then it's like, we don't know, we haven't got the full info. The info will come tomorrow. Blah 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 blah.
Interesting.
Well, I think it would boost interest ahead of their. I mean, everyone's waiting for it, but it will get people. The earlier they give out any kind of information, the more amped up and watchful people will be for info.
Right.
Do you know what else might give it away? Like last time they did that competition to kind of leak the images. Do you think they'll try something similar this time?
Well, I mean, if they were gonna do that, they would have already done that competition of some kind.
Well, no, because it was in the off season before it got released.
I thought it was like a couple months before.
No. I mean, no, I don't think it was. It's hard to remember now. It was in an off season.
Right. Right.
Oh no, wait, that's right. Because I think they did that. Then we had a leaderboard. Then they did the skin competition, didn't they? No, because that was the last leaderboard. No, I'm getting my. It's all merging into one massive bloody leaderboard up in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
How quickly do you think number 1 will die when number 2 comes out?
Overnight.
No, I don't. I think you'll see a huge shift in players going to the second one, but I think a lot of people are going to stick around that haven't placed a top 10 in leaderboard to get their top 10.
That is a valid point. But at the same time, the first leaderboard at the very least on the new one, I think everyone's going to try because nobody knows the strat yet.
I don't know if they're going to have leaderboard day one, so people will be having time figuring out the meta beforehand.
Yeah, but it's like you said, a normal game isn't the same as a leaderboard game in terms of the maps, the gold.
Right, right.
So we won't know what to expect until that particular leaderboard comes out. I mean, we don't even know. I mean, they've not officially confirmed it, but it looked like it was multiplayer.
Right.
They haven't. I mean, we don't know what kind of, is leaderboard going to be solo? Is it? Are you allowed to play it with a friend?
They did confirm it was multiplayer. It's like on the Discord a couple of days ago.
Oh, did they?
Oh yeah, they did say that. Yeah, it was going to be multiplayer. I think Kuba said that a couple weeks back.
Did they say how many people?
Discord.
Nope.
No.
Okay, I got all my stuff back. Now we just have to kill this one somehow.
Have you tried ending her life?
Yes. It's just the trick is to do it before she does it to me.
Right. Yeah, you probably have no money, so you can't resurrect your merc. You're gonna have to like run around, go punch stuff, and try to get some money.
He sounds like Brick from Borderlands 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like during Tiny Tina's DLC. There's a tavern owner. I punch her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you know what? I don't want to watch that film.
I wouldn't. If you enjoy Borderlands, I would skip that film.
Simply from an image I saw on a passing bus, I don't want to watch that film. They've given us the boring Tina. Tiny Tina was more insane and funny as a character when she was the younger version of Tina. But they've given us the 17, 18-year-old Tina, which has calmed down a lot. On top of that, Roland is still alive. Roland died when Tina was a child. They changed Tiny Tina's backstory, like why she became nuts as she is. They've got some characters in it that should be a lot younger than the actor or actress playing them. They just screwed everything up on the timeline.
They wouldn't do that to Tannis or anybody else.
And I don't think I haven't seen anything to do with it, but I don't think I'm completely sold with Jack Black as Claptrap.
I've heard that's one of the worst parts of that movie is that.
I feel, as an actor, he tries to be too likable. And Claptrap is far from that.
Well, I just don't know why they just didn't have the voice actor that plays him in the games do the same thing with Claptrap.
Maybe he turned it down.
I don't know. Randy Pitchford's nuts.
Finally.
Yes, success for Cass.
Or did somebody actually finally realise who he is? And not get it wrong?
Oh, I think more people get it wrong less often.
With me,
So that,
for the most part, with me, I have to admit, I'm not fully paying attention to who I'm listening to. Because obviously I'm normally gaming or something, because I'm streaming at the time, or it's quite late, so I'm not really focused on the nuances that show the differences. If that makes sense.
right.
Oh god, I also heard they're coming out with another Borderlands game.
Yeah, they did perfect timing to go ahead and drop a trailer to Borderlands 4 after their remarkable success with this movie, yeah.
But here's the thing, number 3 was just down the toilet. Borderlands 3 is my least favourite Borderlands game out of the 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed. I think that's sentiments with most players.
With me, literally, that was a one and done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went back to 2 after I beat 3. It was that bad.
For me, the order of favoritism in those games is number 2, pre-sequel, number 1, and then number 3.
I think Tiny Tina's, if you add it to that, is actually before 3.
Tiny Tina.
And hers wasn't even that great.
Oh wait, are you on about Wonderlands? Are you about Wonderlands, or are you on about her standalone DLC?
The Wonderlands.
I played that a little bit. I never completed it.
Right. So I mean, I don't know. It's coin toss. A lot of people liked it, but it changed it. It wasn't Borderlands.
No.
Okay, now we got one of the runes we need, which is good.
Yeah, now you just gotta do that a bunch more times.
Yes, we do.
Putting Tiny Tina's DLC aside, because we all know that's everyone's favourite, what's your favourite DLC?
From the Borderlands stuff?
Well, number 2.
Oh, shoot, I don't even remember the ones. I mean, it'd probably be the one where you add the Necromancer to it.
I meant let's see. You've got the Badass Cradle of Badassitude. You've got... We're ignoring the Tiny Tina, because obviously that's everyone's favourite DLC, but in terms of mission lists and sets and things and areas you can go to and that.
So, you're not talking about like the DLC that added Krieg and...
Oh, I love Necromancer. She's my favourite.
Right.
Playable, but...
So that's my favourite as well.
I'm talking about like when they add a new location and completely new missions and...
Oh, the Thanksgiving one with Torg was fun. Kill the giant turkey and shit.
Yeah. I actually really liked that plant one they did right before they released Borderlands 3, the one they gave for free to everyone. Because it was part of the transition and the storyline.
With Hammer, shit, I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Well, you got Vaughn as a big quest giver.
Yeah.
That was actually quite a decent DLC. Especially as a freebie. Yeah. And the weapons...
Well, you can't beat free.
The guns you get in that pack are really good as well. Miller Dude, the rarely seen mod. He says the Hammerlock.
Yeah, I was just going to say Hammerlock, that's it. I was drawing a blank on the name. It's been a few years.
I like the pirate one, but I don't like the start of it. I hate that guy who sets up all those dead people and talks to them and... But once you get out in the sand dunes and everything, out in the desert, it's quite a good DLC. But I do like the Badass Cradle of Badassitude though. That's just like I like doing that barroom brawl over and over. Especially with the Necromancer, that one's set up perfect for her. Just you can actually literally set your bot off through the doors, let it do a bunch of damage, and then open them and go in.
Right.
So that's actually how I get the B shield as well. I stand outside the radio guy. You know where I mean, don't you? To get the B shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stand outside the door and I activate my robot through the door without opening it. That's how I farm the B shield. I just stand there and let my robot do all the work.
Yeah, I think when I was farming it, I was farming from Tiny Tina's in the forest or whatever.
I find that you generally have to get strong enough to be able to fight there before you can start farming it. Which means you need... First pass on a character, you need the DLC first to get... The B shield, sorry, to get the B shield. If you know what I mean. Like, you need to be powerful enough to take them down. You can't... 'cause you need to be at least... Ideally, level 30, 35, they recommend.
Because you're running around chasing the fairies, trying to kill them before they fly off. And then there's like the giant tree things that try to kill you.
I only killed them when I don't need their benefits anymore. You know, if you...
the fairies?
Yeah, you know, if you click E on them, they give you beneficial stuff like extra speed or ammo regen and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to force the Infinity Pistol to work on
Necromancer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like having the stacks too much.
Right.
My ideal weapon with Gage is one of those really quick, not a throw and reload, but one of those really quick slug reload shotguns. You know, where you just pull the slug out the back, flip it back up, and there's a new one in there. It's one of those, but it's literally a one-shot reload. Because her stats reduce the ammo clip so much. So it's a really, really quick reload, but it's like shoot, reload, shoot, reload, shoot, reload, and your stacks go up so quickly.
The anarchy stacks.
Also, a gun like that stops you accidentally reloading. First time I played 2, got weirdly lucky and got Infinity Pistol off the first boss, Bully Morgan.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think it sounds familiar. The gun I used to farm was the Unkempt Herald off of one of the first guys in 2. And the snow area and all that stuff.
Another shotgun that works really well with the Necromancer is that one you can get off of the final boss. It's that one that shoots forward but also sideways at the same time.
Right.
And when you got the Necromancer's bullet bounce,
all the ricochet.
Oh, Bullymong.
Go everywhere.
Oh, Bullymong.
Yeah.
It's because he separated the words. That's why I didn't get it.
No, it's just one of the abominable snow peoples, I think.
Yeah. It's the intro.
Yeah. No, I remember farming him non-stop, trying to get a really good drop off of him.
One of the first missions I tend to go straight and aim for as soon as I get to Sanctuary is doing the Doctor's... you know that one where it's like, what makes a bullet hole but doesn't leave a bullet mission? Because it unlocks those types of guns. And also, if you want to go for the Infinity Pistol, that unlocks that as well.
Where was I farming Infinity from?
Just outside.
I was farming.
Yeah, it's the Pig Motel or whatever it's called. Just outside of there. Yeah. And it's that guy you got to kill with the weapon for the Doctor.
I used to cheese that because I would end up jumping and coming over the top.
Yeah, you'd use the spout to send you flying.
That way you could skip it, kill him, grab the stuff real quick if you were under leveled, and bail out real quick.
Or again, if you've got the Necromancer, just let your robot do all the work.
Right. Yeah, it's been a long while since I played that. I played 1. I really enjoyed 1. I played as Mordecai.
I can't remember how much time I put into number 1. I've got number 2 installed still at the moment, even now. Have a look. I think I played number 1 more on console before I came to PC.
Right, I've only played on console when it came to those games.
Borderlands 2, I've got 579 hours.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, I know you're always the healer, Miller. We know that you like being the healer, so that and you like running ahead as well, so people get to watch you run. Hate to see you leave, love to watch you walk away. In other words, he always goes Siren.
What, for Lilith?
The Sirens in
Maya, the second one.
Yeah, in Borderlands, they're normally the healer, aren't they? They've got offensive and healing.
Right.
Alright, this is going to take some time, so I'm thinking I might just end this stream off a little early. Give my back a chance to ease it up for the night as well. Otherwise, it's just going to be me doing bulldozing for a while. But hopefully, guys, I'll be a lot further along with the prep work tomorrow.
Right, we love prep work. That's why Dan watches, because of the dozer action.
No. I thought you liked the loader after the dozer.
Yeah, that'll set him off.
Maybe I should send him a picture of the loader with like a slogan like, "When you gotta have it, you gotta have it."
Nothing handles a load like a loader.
I should do that with that cougar image, the loader cougar image that that caricature that was being made for me.
What, Zerlet?
Yeah. But yeah, but anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end off tonight early. We'll be back tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next. It's just going to go on and on and on. It never ends.
Never.
But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Like I said, not going to be able to get a full day's work in, but hopefully I should be close enough to start. If not done, putting in the plant, should be close enough to get into that point. So, fingers crossed. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below, and I'll see you next time. Good night, guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.